It's like an extra layer of skin on you. And then they put the neck boot on, and I couldn't turn my head, and my hair kept getting stuck, and it kept like pulling out, and it sounded like my neck was cracking. So I'm sitting there with Chandler, and we're talking, and I'm like, oh, and I like turn my neck, and it makes this gross cracking sound. He goes, "Is that your neck?" And he goes, "Don't ever do that again." I'm sorry, I can't help it. So, and then the contacts. That was like the first time I put contacts in, so it was hard getting them in. But after that, I was okay because I put like drops in to keep them from getting dried out. So yeah, it was fun.
Yes, sir.
The car scene was famous and that was so bad. What was it like filming this?
It's a big day.
I'll put my little input. I was doing stand-in for her that day, and she was doing her barn scene, and it was awesome. I remember you were like apologizing for stepping on people. I was like, what are you doing? Stop apologizing. They get paid for this. And they're shooting the scene, and everybody's so emotional, running down there and crying, and I'm sitting on the side, and I just start crying. I'm just like, I can't help it. And my friend Ethan, who's a stand-in, he hits me and he goes, "Are you seriously crying right now?" And I'm like, "Why are you not crying? It's emotional." And just everybody, it was so surreal how real it could really get.
Yeah, I mean, that was another one of those moments of devastation. Whenever we have one of our fellow survivors to die on the show, it's very emotional. So every time, every death, we've had tears. That's just the way it goes because we've bonded so much. We've become so close to one another. So whenever we have one of those, there come the tears. This is hard. So many hands.
I know we talked about stunts earlier, and this is obviously a very physically active show. Have there been any on-set injuries?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that comes along with the territory, yeah.
Like infected bug bites, twisted ankles, people have passed out, you name it, it's there, except for maybe broken bones. There has been, thankfully, no broken bones. No broken bones, but I've had some cracked ribs. I've had infected chigger bites. It's pretty intense. Like for the main characters, it's intense because they've got to be in that mode all the time. But for zombies, oh my gosh, they're just they're like the zombies. They get into it, and I'm like, whoa! I need you to back up, kill my rib right now. I've fallen and stuff, and you just fall and get right back up, just like, hey, let's do this again, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and I would have to say, in Norman's defense, Brother Will just brought it to my attention that he does have a black eye, as on the shade. So in his defense, what's that? Oh, did he? Yeah. So maybe he's still trying to recover from that. He's probably emotionally distraught. But yeah, we have. There have been so many injuries, we just stopped counting. So we're like, yeah, I mean, it happens, and we're bleeding. Oh man, let's get this patched up and let's get right back to it. So
happily, except for one crew member, it's been minor stuff.
I forgot. You want to help me with these hands here? Yes, ma'am.
My question's for Madison. What was your reaction when you found out that you were going to become a walker?
I was surprised because I know in the comics that I hadn't died, and everybody my mom was like, well, you're not gonna die because it's in the comics.
Yeah.
And I was sad because I wouldn't be able to see these awesome people every day. But I saw how it worked, and it showed the difference between the comics and the TV show, and that even the comic book readers are still on their toes,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Back there in the back. Yes, you.
Yes.
Any amusing stories from the Winnebago, and you have nightmares of it.
I think I actually miss it. I was in a friend's Winnebago just last week, and I wanted to get up in the driver's seat. Around. The only amusing tale that comes to mind immediately is the day that we were moving from one location to another, and there were 4 of us in the car. I remember Stephen was riding shotgun, and he also had the walkie-talkie, which he quite enjoys using. And so we're driving along with a police escort. There were 2 motorcycles up in front of us. It's kind of cool. You feel like maybe you're the president or something. There's 2 motorcycles going along. We're driving, and I don't know, came to a downhill or something. My foot on the brake, and there was absolutely nothing. I said, guys, get yourself in a fairly secure. We have no brakes. And Stephen got out of that walkie-talkie. Oh man, no brakes. The Winnebago has no brakes. And within a millisecond, these 2 motorcycle officers went zip. Great wide path in between that I could just go sailing through. So that's the Winnebago story.
The first hand I saw up after Jeffrey answered the question was a young lady there with black shirt with white letters.
Yes.
Is it? Yes, ma'am.
Who do you want to draw me a compliment?
Norman.
Well then.
I would have to say Norman as well. I mean, Colin is like, Rick kind of has that emotional thing going on. Somebody that's just going to point and shoot. I
put you on my team.
Oh, thank you. Now I was going to say Norman. Okay. First hand I saw back there in the back. Yes, ma'am. And Andrew Lincoln. You're asking where Andrew Lincoln is? Rick. Okay, why he's not here? I don't know. He doesn't. I don't think he does. He doesn't do many conventions. He needs to.
I think he's doing Comic-Con. Isn't he doing Comic-Con?
I think he's right. San Diego. He does San Diego and New York. I think that's pretty much it. But he's missing out. His loss, right? Mm-hmm. You got it great. Yes, ma'am.
My question is for Jeffrey. I was watching Myth the other day, and I noticed that Sophia's mom and Andrea are both in it.
Yes.
How was it to reconnect with them?
Fabulous. that was my second job with Lori, because we had worked on Majestic together before that. So I love that. I love when you're getting together with a friend, and so the communication is easier. The trust is there already, right? Day one, the trust is there. So I enjoy that. This lady has been waiting for
Okay, what were some of your guys' favorite lines to say?
You don't really didn't have
What's that? I know, right? Which line was that? That's the face.
Yeah.
What's another line?
When you found the doll. When
What's
you
that?
found her doll, that look.
Yeah, I need the doll. We actually have you in the audience somewhere, I think. Is little Sophia out there in the audience? Could you toss me the doll for a minute? Do you have it? Oh, man. I would have done it for you, but dog to do it. Lines? Any favorite lines?
Maddie, you got some favorite lines? It's awful hard to remember them.
I remember some. I can't really. When I did photo doubling for Carl and all of that, it's just one word, but it's the story behind the one word that kills me. When he's about to shoot Shane, and he's standing there and he just says, "Dad." I literally was like, my heart was breaking. He was like, "Dad," and I was like, "Don't say that." Yeah, that's really like.
Oh, yeah. I have a good one. When Jeffrey was delivering his monologue, and he was trying to talk us out of killing Randall, and I came in and I said, "But what about?" And then Rick cut me off. Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
This is kind of a weird question.
Yes.
But why are all the awesome characters risking their lives to save Carol? Crushed. Because we love Carol. Carol.
Who else is going to do laundry?
Carol, yeah.
I'm sorry, that's all she does.
She's alive.
She got comics, but her daughter didn't.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I just kind of question for all of y'all. What did y'all go through to prepare for your roles? Did you read the comics? Did you kind of watch zombie movies or what? I don't know.
Well,
I read the script. Pretty much. Then later I read some of the comics, but I didn't know anything about all this when I got involved. I was down in Dallas doing a show, and Frank called up and said, "Do you want to come to Atlanta and kill zombies?" I said, "Sure." and so then I sort of arrived and started.
I think I've been doing haunted houses, like haunted house acting for about 6 years now. And kind of my thing is I just get loose and I just like let everything just go out of my brain. And I like to listen to music or just, you really have to get in the mode. It's like, it's the apocalypse. It's the apocalypse. So you just keep repeating it to yourself. But it's more of all the actors that are around you that make it so real. Without, like, you have zombies, you can have a bunch of zombies in a field. Unless you have a bunch of zombies in the field with people shooting and yelling at you, it makes it, that helps you get more in character.
well, what I tend to do is when I do my character work, I go as far back in my life, my real life as I can, and I use all of those experiences and I lend them to my characters, and I bring it up to as far as I can, and while it's continuing to be believable. Given my experiences growing up in the inner city, I grew up in the inner city of Atlanta, so I lost a lot of friends coming up and family members, and so it was kind of like slightly like an apocalypse, you know. Even I've compared in interviews the zombies to a lot of the crack addicts when they're looking for their hit, you know, in the inner city, because I would look into their eyes and I would see them, they would be void of emotions, and the only thing they really wanted was that next hit. So it kind of reminded me of the zombies. So I kind of went there, you know, when I was doing my character work, and just trying to survive. That was basically a way of life for me up until I was 18. So. Has anyone else seen any hands? I'm probably missing people, jumping over people. Yeah.
My question was for everyone. If you could kill a character on the show and bring one back into the movie, that's obvious something. Who would it be and why?
Well, you said kill one and then bring one back.
Yeah.
Wow, you had to make it tough, right?
That's another question.
Everybody.
Okay, who would you bring back? We'll start with that one.
No, that's a tough question. I'm biased towards, towards Jeffrey, but I love everybody, everybody that's passed on and shit. Because like I said, he was like a father to me. But I love each and everybody, Madison and Bernthal, and everybody from the first season, Emma, everybody's great, Jackie, all those people. So I couldn't just choose one. I would have to bring them all back.
It was an extraordinarily tight cast.
Yeah.
Very unusually tight.
Yeah. Thank you for that question.
Madison's gonna say she can bring back herself. You can't do that because that's against the rules. Is there a rule? I thought that would be against the rules. I don't know, but I don't know because I love John and I love Amy and I love Jackie and I love Jeffrey and I love everybody.
Bring them all back! Right?
Yeah, we get one, so.
Oh yeah, we have 4 picks.
Okay.
How many deaths? We have more than 4 deaths. So
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna have to be with us. All right, who's next? Gonna go to the back there. Yes, sir. You, yes, sir.
Oh, wow. I'm grateful now that for flashback with Dale's return. And Jeffrey, just keep the hat.
I got 2 of them. And I kind of doubt it on the flashback.
Oh, I'm choosing, huh? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, man, dude. Yes.
Well, now I forget what I'm going to say. You're not right. When you get the script, okay, what moments or scenes in the script that were you either really looking forward to or really dreading? And that would be like for all you guys. There has to be something that you were really, like maybe really look forward to a certain scene, and then something else that you weren't looking forward to at all.
Immediately, the arm slashing scene comes to mind. I was immediately, dreading that until I flipped to the end of the script and saw that I was still alive. So